are here with some special I am from Monsta X content. Why? Because he has a comeback. He has a solo mini dropping.
Yes, he has his solo debut with Sony Music Korea that is happening on June 23rd. And so, what best way to celebrate that is to watch I am content.
Right? Anything and everything.
So we did listen to one of his songs, Goddamn, from his mixtape. We really enjoyed that. But today, what are we listening to?
Today, we're going to take it even further back. Back. To Loop, which was one of his earlier singles. This is a song I know we both heard. I personally really love this song. But I feel like it gives you a little taste of how I Am's music differs from Monsta X's music, you know, which we're always looking for, those subtle differences. How come this couldn't be a Monsta X song and it had to be a Changkyun song? Write me 10 pages, Tammy. I'll get it in the morning.
Easy.
You could. I know.
Yeah. What great things about Monsta X, of course, is that like all the members, like they have so many great strengths, and they're all rounders. And he is a writer, he's an arranger, he's a lyricist, composer, you name it. He is just so musically gifted, and the way that he writes his music is very different from Juhan or Juhani, very different from Hyungwon, you know. So even though that they all write, they all have their personal twist to it, their personal style to it. And so I.Am's music to me is just very moody, you know, very moody, sometimes melancholy. But what I love about his music is that he always speaks his truth, you know, and that's what reels me in every single time, you know. And
his songs might make you uncomfortable, but that's only because you can relate.
Yeah, exactly, you know. So he brings much realism, and sometimes he brings in like much needed sass, you know, at times too. But it's something that I completely love about him, you know, like he doesn't shy away on certain topics, you know. And he's just an incredible writer, you know. So.
And I appreciate that you know, they all have a chance to have these other outlets to explore, to create, you know, until they're ready to release their own solo stuff. So excited. I'm sorry. I'm really excited, guys. It's gonna be so good. I mean, I love this random single from like 4 years ago. So good. Imagine a fully curated album.
I know, right? Yeah, we both love his mixtape Duality. And if you have not watched the unboxing, that they finally released a vinyl, and we just posted a vinyl unboxing of that. Oh my gosh, this vinyl, if you get your hands on it still, absolutely gorgeous. Like, even though I feel like Starship rushed it, I feel like they rushed it so that they could release it right before his solo. Which is kind of like the prime time, I feel like, you know?
Yeah.
When he's, you know, getting all hyped up and stuff like that.
And he's already on your mind. He pops up in your feed and you're like, oh, what? More stuff?
Yeah. Yeah. So minus their initial, you know, quality control of misspelling burn on the vinyl.
That sticker's limited edition.
I know, right? Aside from that, very, very beautiful vinyl. I did not expect a heavy vinyl where there's a very gorgeous photo book that went with it. So I am grateful that they took so many beautiful shots of I.M during that era. And so yeah,
and that we finally get a chance to appreciate them as well.
Yeah,
I'm glad they're not still in the vault. So thank you, Starship.
Yeah. Yeah. So what initially was only going to be digital, they actually released a physical format, which is vinyl, which is very popular. Which is a very popular formatting. Believe it or not, there's a lot of vinyl collectors out there, and it is one of the top configurations that people purchase. So
I don't even have a record player, and I purchased it.
Yeah.
Because it's the only physical stuff from that EP.
Yeah, and I remember a while back, you're like, "What? Why isn't there a physical like album, like photo book or anything of Duality?" You know,
I think I said to you, I was like, I would purchase anything. I purchased a cassette, and so they gave me a vinyl.
Yep. So, but yeah, so we are super grateful to hear his music. He had like a lot of collabs as well. I mean, one that comes to mind is with Hayes, of course. Yeah, it's just he shows a lot of different sides to him, which is really, really fun to watch and listen to, whether it be a collab, whether it be Monsta X, all of this music that he's written, even though, yeah, it could be moody and melancholy at times, like he does show a lot of versatility too, because, I mean, there is a song in Monsta X called Mohe that is completely different from like Deny to Rotate and so
I mean, and Rotate are two very different feels. But they're both Changkyun feels.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm excited to see all that versatility, how he's gonna set it up to be like a mood and a through line. So
yeah. So we are very
cool.
Yeah, so we're very excited for his June 23rd release called Overdrive. But for now, we figured, okay, let's watch some of his older content that we haven't watched on the channel yet.
Right? We're like, we just watched all of these because we loved him. Maybe we should watch it for the channel. Let's do it.
Yes, let's watch it together.
All right, so this is Loop. Get ready. So cute. Here we go.
I love that he's listening to Goddamn.
I know, right? I love it when the background music is them. I love how he has like a credit, just like Monsta X, like a title card.
I already love this beginning sequence of the song.
And then this beat. I love the transitions.
I love this drop.
So good.
현실같이 녹아있지 그래 가끔 정없이 네가 누군지를 잊지마 숨이 가쁘다고 놓지마 그래 와도 괜찮으니까 또한 지나가면 알잖아 바삐 움직여도 무너지
I love that switch up.
살고 싶어 나도 너를 몰라 새벽이 오면 어김없이 낯설어지는 내 자신 Baby I'm just moving forward What should I really do 이제 습관이 되어버린 한숨 스쳐지려듯 반복되는
I love this part.
Ah, so good.
When myself emotions I just dance, forget Am I going too far? Purple in my head comes up When myself emotions Should I just dance and forget?
The cool down is so perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I love that crazy lighter. What is
No,
he, Johnny
right?
Depp in 1992? That lighter is insane.
Right? Oh
Is
my
that River
gosh.
Phoenix's lighter? What's going on?
I know, right?
Actually cray. There's so many things I love about this song, and we were talking earlier about how he's always like he's such a vulnerable songwriter, and this to me is like so relatable. Who hasn't felt like this at one point or another?
Mhm.
Even if you're doing literally your dream job, you can still feel like something's off, like you're stuck in a rut.
Mhm.
You know, everybody feels like that. And I love that his solution is to dance and forget.
Mhm.
I'm like, I love it. That is the best solution. That's very productive. Good job. So I just really love these lyrics. And yeah, the beat is so incredible. Ugh.
Mhm. Yeah, already like I remember listening to this song for the very first time, and the beginning, just the beginning part of the song, it's just like so unique and different. And then when that beat drops, you're like, oh, okay, oh, you know. And I'm like so into it, you know. It's really fun, it's danceable, it's singable,
It's drivable. Like
Yeah.
it's meant for movement, even though it's laid back.
And gosh, like the music video is like really fun too. I totally felt like this is a day in life with Changkyun. You know,
A
that's
day in the loop.
Yes. And so that was pretty cool. I felt like, you know, we were on this little journey with him, like what he would do, you know, on a day-to-day basis, you know.
Yeah. And I love how the lighter gives us like a visual through line and like goes through those transitions with us. I love that we get him like it feels like he's like in his room and then out but bored. Like, have you ever wanted to do something and gone out and then like been out for a little while and then like and then like just gone home? Like that's what this feels like to me, where you're just like everything's the same.
Yeah.
It's like nothing's bad. You shouldn't. So it feels selfish to be like, ugh, I'm just like so bored. But when you like, it can really stop you if you have like if life is monotonous, you know, and you have no goals. So there's like a fine line between being comfortably having nothing to do and like just stuck. Luckily, he manages to make it sound fun, so I'm into it.
Yeah.
So good. And this is baby songwriter. Please. Please. I also love that he chooses to sing on this so much. Vocalist Changkyun.
Yes. It's always nice to hear him sing vocally. Of course, the way that he raps is quite amazing.
Right. And it used to be, I was like, okay, it's cool. We get rapper Changkyun in Monsta X all the time, so he can do vocalist Changkyun. No. Now we get vocalist Changkyun in Monsta X all the time too.
Yeah.
We're so spoiled. It's amazing.
Yes. Yes, yes. You could see like a vast improvement of his vocals, you know. And that is such a sight to see. And so it's really nice though, you know, to hear him sing and also rap as well. So
The
again,
confidence level is just so much higher now.
yeah.
Which of course you can only feel more confident the more you do it, and people are like, hey, it sounds good.
Yeah.
So I appreciate, you know, this is part of that journey.
Yeah.
To what
Yeah.
we're gonna get this week.
Yeah, and again, this shows you that he's an all-rounder, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So good.
Yeah, and so this gave us a different vibe, of course. So from I feel like from Goddamn, you know,
Yeah.
for sure.
This has a much more quiet and intimate vibe. Goddamn's a little, you know, extra.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us on Loop. And we hope you guys enjoyed this song because we sure did. And if you guys like this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we are
Lachi Mala.
And we will see you guys next time.
Annyeong.
Annyeong.